By the way, guys, I do apologize for coming in late, but Bernie, I'm sure Bernie did a great job. But like I said to you guys before, look, the system in here, it told us we're short, but here's a great thing. This is our latest indicator. See this one? It's nothing new. The white line basically is just now turning, even though we've been short since 137.87. Once this guy here says that we're short, believe me, we're short. It will be short. This is an extra one that I've just put in. That's like for people who are really scared. They really want to know if they're really short. So once this guy now is turning short, believe me, we're short for sure. There is no if, no why, no maybe. This is a very slow. It's very slow to react. While this was short, it was still telling me to take, basically I was still long. That's what this indicator was saying. It was basically technically telling me that I'm still long. This is new. It helps the average people who's not too convinced. When as it's dropping, they think it's going to reverse because the weekly hasn't changed. Typically this one, this short, it gets in line with the weekly chart. As the weekly is going short, now the daily is saying that we're short. But I find it to be quite late. But that's the way it works. That's the way I programmed it to work. It reacts a little later, but it gives some people a lot of comfort because they think that sometimes the daily is going to reverse. But overall, looking at this right there, guys, that's money in the bank. For some of you guys who are trading, if you trust this and you stick to it, you hold on to it, and any time, and I told you guys, any push up, short it. Any push up, short it. And it worked out. Look at the USDN. Tom, are you still in your trade for the USDN? How many pips are you up now? 126. And I told you, any push down, add more to it. Any push down, add more to it. And what you guys have to start realizing, and I'm teaching you guys this, okay? It's very simple. It takes time to learn, but we can learn here together. Here's what it is. When you are trading, you guys have to start learning something called I was teaching you guys about lows and highs. If let's take the USDN. If you are watching it, you look at your weekly. Okay, let's take this one since I'm on this chart right here. This is the daily, okay? For the EURUSD. This is the weekly. If you are paying attention, anytime it dropped down, then it pushes up. The long that it was taking, it wasn't breaking the previous high. So that means it's making lower highs in pricing. Does that make sense? Let's say that it went to 135.80. Then the next session it went to 135.60. The next one it goes to 135.20. So every single time it pushes, so you know the trend now is on its way down. You don't have to get a whole bunch of math, a whole bunch of stuff. You just pay attention to that. You just keep in mind those pricing. That will make you a great trader. Like this morning right now, this thing is going to range out. It already gave up all these pips. They're going to push it back up, but it's not done. They're going to set it up for tonight. A lot of people right now are saying, oh, this is just getting started. No, it will drop a little bit, but allow it to swim back up. Then we can get in going short, but there is a significant retracement coming back up as well. Don't think that at 133.50, like where we are right now, oh, that's it. No, it's going to push up. It's going to push up a heck of a lot. Just letting you guys know that. This is, and here we're gonna get better. But the system itself, when it said that we were short, we were short. The weekly is just turning short. But typically the weekly, like when it turns short in this, like for example, the EURUSD, off or down is it gonna go? It's not gonna go run right back up, so it's gonna keep trying to push up, down, up, down, up, down, and we're gonna keep trading this. So you guys understand what I'm saying, right? I know some of you guys got scared yesterday because even me, I was like so surprised by it because it just took off. The EURUSD took off, the Euro Yen took off, and they scared. I mean, they scared some of us, right? They didn't scare me at all. You know, I'm tough like that. But overall, guys, this is how the system works. Daily short, trust it. Anytime it pushes going long in the hour chart, you wait for that long to be done, then you short it, and you continue to do it. And you're gonna get lower, lower, lower. Or you can just, as it pushes down, you take your pips, allow it to push it back. You don't have to go do all this in and out. It will make your life so much easier. So today, I mean, that was news, guys. That was news. So that's what dropped it. Their job was to weaken the euro. They got that done temporarily. Is it gonna push back up? Absolutely. And we're gonna have other opportunities to short the euro because he went to 132.94, pull back to 50 pips. So it's gonna pull back probably another, at least another 100 by Monday. I'm not saying for you guys to get long. We are short. I'm just saying if you're looking at, when we're looking at the 60 minutes, we have some great shot coming. Any question on that, guys? Now the question is, how do we trade this morning? That's going to be that's going to be the big thing. And looking at the 60 minutes for the EURUSD, look, let me show you guys. It's all the way at the bottom. Okay, look, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, but here's what it is. It needs to pull back to about right here, maybe 134, maybe 134.43, somewhere around there, close to there, and it will. Then we're gonna have some great shorts. This is only the first leg, guys. You've never seen you can't see just go straight down like that. That's not gonna happen. There is more coming. It's not just gonna be this. You're gonna see a bunch of little blues here, like right here. You're gonna see those. This is your first leg. Typically the EURUSD will have about 2 of them, even 3. So you're gonna be, let's wait for them. Let's wait. See, like right here, first, second, and this is what they scared us yesterday, right here. This trade, see how it changed? It took us short. I mean, it took us long. Basically the system said where we're short, we had a confirmed short, then it turned and went long against us. Then it ranged out, took us short overnight, just ranged out, long, bang. Overall, anytime it pushed up, that meant shorted. Are we good? So right now we're going to wait for some significant pullback before we take this short. We do not want to get stuck at the bottom here because we don't know if that's the bottom right now. The EURUSD is still, you know, looking at it, it's at 133.56. It's still up there. I think that overall they're going to try to get to about 130 before they take it back long. They're not just going to take it down right now and then turn around and take it back long. That's not going to happen. It's going to range that at the bottom for a while before it goes back long. And the weekly is just now confirming. If we pay attention to the weekly, it's just begun. First one. Looking at the slow guy right here, it's just saying we're just getting started. It's very slow. See, like for example, right here when it says we were short, we had been short this many days. Then by the time it turned short, that was halfway to the move, but it is, some people will feel more comfortable with that, but I think it's, to me, it's riskier, but people would like to see the double confirmation. But to me, I don't know, it's a little more intense to wait that long. I'd rather get in right here. At least I know I'm getting in at the best possible pricing versus waiting for it to just keep dropping, then get in. It did the same thing right here. Then when it turned, Cobra put us long right here in the weekly, I mean in the daily, right there. Then when we turn going long, that's a double confirmation to say, okay, we are long, fine. Then you can take it. But as it was dropping, it took longer to drop. Do you guys see what I'm saying? It's a double confirmation for you guys to feel safe. As long as you guys, I mean, like, I'm comfortable with Cobra. When Cobra say I'm short, man, I'm short. I don't care. If I happen to lose a trade because one time, that's okay. But if I know the direction of my daily, the weekly, I'm good to go. Any questions for me? VJ, we got our revenge. How many pips did you get on the Euro USD? I hope you got a ton. Patrick, how many pips did you get? Wow, VJ 162. My man, there you go. So you really did get your revenge. All right. And I know Tom got +2. But he is getting his revenge in the USDN, just so you know, guys. Tom is he likes the USDN. It's Japanese. That's his currency. He's trying to master that one. See, Tom also, you're the UAN. I told you that your weekly, your daily short, just hold on to them. Don't panic. If you're daily short, it's not gonna go anywhere. And I had already explained to you guys this. We are traders. That's what we do. Understand it. That's what the banks do. Looking at pricing for the UAN, it was like well above 133. It was at 133.50. The highest that it went was 135. We were within 150 pips of the high. And then VJ, you got 168 Euro NZD. Wow. Congratulations. And that's what I want to hear. I want all you guys to do good. I want all of us to do good. You know, guys, even for some of you who've had bad experiences and loss, I've lost a lot of money in Forex. It's okay. But now, trading with you guys, I'm getting this like perfect science. Because we're in here, we are actually trading. We are not just sitting there, you know, blowing out hair. You know, I'm not sitting there telling you guys, oh, if you would have gotten here, you would have get 50 pips. If you would have gotten there, you would have gotten a zillion pips. Like, oh, get here. Yeah, I know if I could get here. Can you get here? And if it turns like right there, can you shake it off and go there? That's the question. And when I get in here, is everything going to stay the same? Is it? See, like right there, when that moment comes, are you able to shake it off? It says short and it turns going long. Or can you shake it off and go? There is a lot to trading. Ah, that's funny. I'm not gonna say anything about that. But guys, this is part of our training. As we trade, we get better, better, and better, and we're all gonna get this together. No big deal. I'm committed to it. So trade with you guys every day. So, having said all that, let me look at the indicator. Let me look at everything. The euro yen wants to go short right here. We haven't taken a trade yet this morning. So, hey Patrick, did you take any trade this morning already? How many pips did you get? You didn't tell me. All right, guys, let's pay attention and maneuver this. Okay, let's see if we can get some extra pips. Your USD is gonna, it's right now it's on its way. It's pulling back up, guys. See, it's at 133.66. So you do not want to take any short right now. You want to wait, allow it to push all the way. Hopefully it'll go to 134. If it does, even 134.50. Don't be surprised if it goes to all the way to 135. That's a very resilient currency. And if it does, okay, we'll short it. They are doing all that they can to weaken it. You know, I came in late. I didn't even get to see the news announcement. Hey, brother, what did they say anyways? I just know it dropped. Did they say they were going to cut interest rate? I didn't even know. For the euro. What did the ECB say? Look, this is the 15 minutes, okay, for the Euro USD. It's long. Yesterday we did not pay attention to that. That was my bad. I did not get to see that push up. This is long. We cannot take short until this turns short. So I got to pay attention to that. That way we don't get hurt. The 1 minute right now, it's long. But right now, looking at it, here's how the system works. So you guys understand how to trade it. The 15 minutes long. So that means it's taking a breath. Okay, look at all the drop. Very big. That could change the hour. So you do not want to trade this going short because the 15 minutes long. Looking at, let's assume that, let me pull up the 60 minutes for the Euro USD. Short. Major retracement. The Euro USD pull up over 75 pips. Okay, that's the pullback right now. Anyone who doesn't know how to trade think that there is a huge move, let's take it short. No, right now the 15 minutes is at the very bottom. It's pushing back. Just allow it to go long. Then we can take it short once it turns going short. That is if the hour hasn't been changed. So this is the Euro USD. We can't mess with that. We can't take that short. Hour short, daily short, the 15 minutes long. You know, obviously before the hour can change, the 15 minutes has to will be the first thing to go. So we can't do anything. So we're gonna be staying here. Okay, no trades. Do you guys understand? That's the Euro USD. Now let's pull the 15 minutes. Euro yen. Look, it's long. It's pushing long. We are not going to take long trades because we're short. It's pulling back. So we'll wait for the 15 minutes to turn short before we can take any short. That will guarantee us our success in this. So this is the pullback to 132.70. Some people are probably saying, oh, you know what, this is going to be a good short right here. Sure, it looks like a good short, but you know what? That was too drastic of a drop for me to take it short. Some people might be saying, oh, no, this thing going to go back to 134. Yeah, right. I've seen worse. I've seen them drop currency in 200 pips, an hour later, it's right back there. Have you guys seen this? That has happened many times. The 15 minutes is important. I'm going to make traders out of you guys, even if it kills you. It's not just time. Look, see this right here, guys? This is the daily, okay? I think the daily, when the daily went long, and the date was 10/17, okay? And it went long at 36.05, okay, 36.20. And there was a pullback, and I saw this. And because it was such an expense, it was so expensive, And I kept saying to everyone, "Oh my God, there is no way that it's not gonna go this far. There is no way. I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna short it at 36.50." But the truth of the matter is, right here at 32.13, when it says we were long, that's when I should have started being long. If anything, I was thinking, "Oh man, forget this. It's gonna keep on going." No way. Well, I was short, 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 and then it keeps going long, 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 long. But the indicator itself, it told me, "Hey, idiot, listen, I'm long." It did. It told me, and I was like, "No, pricing is too high. I'm go." See, every single time I make those mistakes, that's mistakes. I get stubborn in my own ways. I laugh at it because it's just so sad. Because right there, I have something that is so easy that I can trade it myself. But I'm trying to make my own rule in my own head to justify my own stuff. And every single time, it's I end up with holding onto trades for weeks at a time. But here's what's better about holding onto a trade weeks at a time. I may not be losing money, but I'm wasting precious time because I was supposed to be in long like everybody else where the market is going. Now I'm stressing over a short position just because I'm not paying attention. Money that I should have been making, I'm not making. Do you guys understand? It's not so much about the losing the money, it's the time that you're also wasting not making money. And that's when it gets really irritating. Overall, I'll tell you guys this. You guys can have $1,000 or $5,000. It makes no difference. You can fight your way to thousands, to hundreds of thousands. It can be done. I've done it. But at the end of the day, it's the time you've lost and the frustration. And then you have to get so many winning trades to get your mind straight after being so frustrated watching something move against you every single day. That's what I want you guys to avoid at all costs, because I've done it. I've been there. I started shorting the euro at 132. That was really dumb move for my part, and I'm very upfront with those things. I say it that way I don't have to do it again. We cannot take trades here. The 15 minutes long, no way. We can't take those trades. We have to let it breathe and allow the 15 minutes to go short since the hour is short. This is what you call a reset. That's for the euro yen. Same thing goes for, see, it's short. See that? It's taking a breath. And hopefully the greatest thing would be for the hour to go long. And this is what I mean when I tell you guys, when I'm saying for you guys to wait. Here's how I trade. Only the beginning of the hour. The system is built to trade the beginning of the hour. If you start trading right here when it went short at 133.32, guess what? You're good to go. Even if it moves against you, well, turn around, go wherever it goes. But right now, short. Taking it all the way down, you could write this. Easy. This is simple. It's not complicated. You don't have to do a bunch of math. It's very simple. Right now, you can't trade this. I don't want to take any short. Look, 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So if you jump this, you get in short, and then you get hurt. You might get 20 pips. Who knows? You might get 30 pips. But so you might also lose 100. It dropped a whole bunch. It's been dropping. So you know, this is the 60 minutes for the euro yen. Look, this is 1, 2. It does this. It's going to pull back. This is one leg. Push. Second leg. Then I like it when it reset. It goes long. Then when I see the short in the direction of the daily, I know I'm going to make money. I'm going to get pips. Right here. Especially during trading session. See the time it went? 4 o'clock, which will be 5 o'clock, that would be 2 o'clock, right? 2 in the morning. Is that right? I think so. So right now, guys, if you didn't take a trade, if you are not in a trade, because the 60, all of the 15 minutes are changing, we're gonna sit there and wait. What you want to see is for this hour to turn. That's all of the currencies that's been dropping. You want this to, you want to see if it could pull all the way back up to about this price, 133, somewhere around there. Okay, or at the very least, have Cobra change, go long to about 133, 10, 15, try to break. It doesn't, short it, and then go to sleep. Well, Tom, your short limit will be at 133.17. It's not, I don't think it's going to go push that high because the highest was 133.54. I don't know if it's going to, it's, well, that's, well, you know what? This is the UA and it might try to go push that actually. Talking about 50 pip pull back, 60 pips. But you know what? I can say I'm confident that it's going to be somewhere in the 90s. That I know. Then after that, short. They just got interest rate. The euro has to weaken. It has to. That's their whole goal. And remember, this is only going to be for not for very long, for like maybe like another week and a half or so. Then after that, if we in any short position, like I'm still I have a lot of shorts still, and I have to weigh them out and say I'm not going to ride another long. I'm going to take them out. But so far, I've been cost averaging. I'm doing okay. So I'll survive any short position that I'm holding to that was too premature because I wasn't listening. And then you have you guys who are in the same boat. You're going to have to do the same thing. Get out of them and then allow it to go back up. $15 long, but it's ranging. The highest that it went to was 132.71. You know what? Same thing for the USD. I think it went to the same price. 132. I think it went to 133.70. Keep in mind, 134. The USD only dropped 450 pips. At 133.50, it really only dropped 350 pips from its high of 138. I think it was 138.20, 138.32. 138.32, that was the highest the USD went to. So really it doesn't drop that much, only 300 pips. So let's let it push long, then we'll short it because our daily is short. And like I was saying to you guys, this is just turning short. This is our second confirmation for short. So let it push back long, we'll short it. The US is not going to go to 136. You know, I'm not saying 136, but it's probably going to go to at least 134.50. 132.97 time. That's good because even if it goes up against you a few pips, you're used to that. All you're going to do is short it at the very time. But it's not going to break that. The highest the euro yen went to was 135. I think it was 135.25. Still, at 132, you're good. 133, you'll still be good because the euro yen, we've seen it go all the way to 124, all the way to 125. And the USDN, when it pushes, see, for me the USDN, this is my trouble pair right there. So they're trying to get this thing to 110, but it seems like every time it gets to 99 or close to 100, it pulls back. It never goes to the 101, 102. Is it gonna do it this time? I do hope so. There is so much money to be made in Forex, guys. It's just catching them at the very top. Honestly, sometimes I feel like, wow, I wish I could get into a trade at the very top and then someone can put me to sleep for a month and like for 2, 3 weeks. Because it's hard not to watch the screen. Could you imagine? You know, even though the UAN drop a little bit, but not much, this is why I do not like to trade if the against the 15 minutes, because even though it drop a little bit, it the 1 minute turned back and went straight back long. We can never disregard the 15 minutes. It's really important that we respect that. Yesterday, the 15 minutes have changed when the price suddenly turned, and none of us were paying attention to the 15 minutes. Subsequently, we were down like 30 pips, 40 pips, and we had to cost average down or hold on to the trade since we were in the direction of the daily anyhow. But overall, guys, we have to respect that. The 15 minute, very important. Very important that we watch the 15 minutes. And very important, like so. So right now, this is the 1 minute. We have the 15 minutes. This is the UAN. And if, you know, like I said, if we bring the 60 minutes, and this is the 60 minutes, if it's short, the 15 minute is wrong. You can't take trades. It's so far extended, first of all. You don't want to keep taking trade there. Look at the wicks on those candles. So that means there was volatility in this move. You can expect strong retracement, major pullback, and when that happens, then that's when you can short it in the direction of the daily. The system just put a short in the daily, so you know you have a lot of short coming. There is no need for us to I don't want you guys chasing trade. See, like right here in the 15 minutes, it says we're long. Cobra never turned. It did not say we're short. That little drop, don't get all shaken by it. Allow this thing to breathe back. Cobra itself, it'll do all the math. It'll catch up to it and then put you short when the time comes. That's why it's so far away. It will eventually catch up to it. That's its job. Allow it to do it for us. So this is how you guys read all these things. And if most of you guys, as you guys want to get more into this, we're always going to trade here. You can use my screens. And as you get more into it, you're going to want to get more, what do you call it, more of your own, multiple screen, even 2, 3 screen, 4 screens, whatever. So you can have your, all your 15 minutes. You can look at them. You can have all your 60 minutes. And you can have all your hour chart. And then you can have me in the background talking nonsense. I'm just joking. But really, now you're looking at the USD, it's pushing back, going long still. Why? That's why I said we can't take shorts. The 15 minutes short is long. We got to respect that. The Euro USD is at 133.73. It's going to push up, guys. It's going to do some serious pullback. Then we'll short it. People who do not know how to trade sees this and say, "Oh my God, it's going down." Then they jump in. But no. Look at those candles on this 60 minute. Look at the wicks in them. The wick are so long. You can expect this thing to pull all the way back over here to like maybe one. Look at this. It's going to pull back up all the way probably to 133. and we just pay attention and we'll short it. You can see it. The UAN, I was watching it. See, pricing is actually at 132.51, right? And Cobra was so far away from it. If you guys go back and look, it was so far away earlier from going short. But slowly but surely, Cobra is doing all the math. And even though pricing is still at 132.50, it's getting closer to it to make it go short for you in the 15 minutes. That's why you don't ever think that you have to hurry up and jump this and think you're going to miss anything. It will determine if you need to be short. And if you're looking at it, look how much it ranged out right there. There was no need for it. To make this bigger for you guys so you can see it, look. Cobra it's getting closer to it, closer. Before that, it was about 30 pips away from going short. But it gets closer. Soon, if it keeps ranging out, there's more selling, you'll see Cobra will eventually get all the way back up to like 55 and take you short at 55 instead of you being short at 41 the way it was before. So just be patient. Again, if you're looking at this, that's a lot of move. If you took this short, guys, Cobra is your out. If you took this short, okay, it turned against you. You would be, let me show you. Cobra has to do the math for you. For you to see 133, guys, it would be 50 pips away from Cobra going long to now tell you are officially long for you to get out of it. That's a lot of pips, 50 pips. So that's why I never get in, like if I'm going to go short right here, I have to be right there, really close to Cobra, because Cobra will take me short from this current time, 133. That's the price Cobra will start going long, okay? If I'm going to take a short, I would like to be somewhere around 130 to 90. So I'm so close to Cobra. If the hour change against me, my loss 10 pips. I can turn around and go where it's going. And drag is going to be talking at 11 a.m. So this thing is just going to keep doing. It's just going to range out. Like I said, the drag is speaking. You know, the USD could actually take off and go long. Don't be surprised. That's just how it goes. But you guys understand why you have to wait here. It's, you know, it's 50 pips. Same for the EUR/USD. This is the euro yen. The EUR/USD, if I pull up the 60 minutes so I can show you. Same thing. Look at this. 134.52. You're at 133.73. You'll be 75 pips away. To take this short, look at, that's suicide. If I'm going to take this short, I prefer to be somewhere around 134.40 or maybe even 134.30. I'm within range. If it turns it starts going short, but granted, Cobra will also start, it'll get closer. It will meet. Right now there is nothing going on. That's why Cobra is not moving to meet it. It's just sitting there waiting to see what happens. But it's doing all the math to see where we are.